If you're in your 40s or 50s and you're starting to think about putting together a better skincare routine, maybe you're noticing a few changes in your skin and you don't like what you see, or maybe you just want to treat yourself to a few lovely products and have a little bit of me time every day, then you're in the perfect place. So I'm Julie from the Glow Studio, and this video is part of a Skincare Made Simple series, which is going through my ebook section by section of the same name. So that's my ebook, Skincare Made Simple, and I'll pop a link in the description for you. So let's dive straight in. We're going to start with the basics tonight. So if you're starting your skincare regime from absolute scratch and you haven't got a clue where to start, there's a few things you can do. You can have a look at my ebook, you can keep listening to these videos, or you can even contact me and I'll give you some personalised advice. So where to start? First of all, I'd keep it really simple. If you start by introducing a 10-step Korean skincare routine, it might sound like a great idea at the start, but what is the reality of you actually keeping that up and being consistent with a skincare routine? Because the best skincare routine is actually the one that you stick to. So let's keep it really simple to start off. And it might be a little bit controversial here, but I'm literally going to say start off with 2 products. If you're not doing anything at all at the moment, just start off with cleansing and moisturising and keep it there for a while until you're doing it religiously twice a day and it becomes a second nature to you as brushing your teeth. So cleansers, why do we need a cleanser? So every day our faces and our bodies actually are in contact with the environment, the air around us. Maybe you live or work next to a busy road. So even if you live in the countryside like I do, there's still pollution in the air. There's tractors driving past, I'm next to a road. So wherever you live, there will be pollution in the air around us, and that is hitting your face constantly 24 hours a day. So we need a cleanser to remove that pollution from our skin on a regular basis. So in the morning you might just want a light cleanser. I just use a really light cleanser while I'm in the shower, and basically I'm just removing sweat from through the night. I'm removing the products that I put on at bedtime and just any grime off the pillowcase. I guess it all sounds disgusting, doesn't it? But it is lovely to start the day with a fresh face. So it's a quick one, just while I'm in the shower is my morning cleanse. But in the evening, I like to take a little bit longer with my cleanser. So I use a really lovely cream cleanser, or I'll use an oil-based balm. I like to mix them up a little bit, depending what my skin needs, what I feel I need, how long I'm going to take on that ritual that night. But whether you wear makeup or not, you still should do a cleanse every evening before you go to bed. It's just a really good habit to get into. And if you don't cleanse and you start cleansing twice a day, my goodness, are you going to notice the difference pretty quickly with your skin? So if you need any advice on the cleanse to use, I have done another video where you can work out what your skin type is, and there's a little skin type quiz there. So I would always suggest getting a cleanser to suit your skin type, because not all skin types are created equal. So you might want a slightly different formulation that's going to suit you. And also just the way that you apply the product, the way that you take off the product, you need something that's going to fit around your routine. We don't want to make it difficult for you. We want to make this a really easy step that you get into and do it every day. After you've cleansed your skin, you could go for a toner. You might not be ready for that yet. So if you're going to do more steps, then do the toner. If not, let's do the next essential step, which is a moisturiser. So again, I would select a moisturiser for your skin type. Personally, I use a lighter moisturiser in the morning, and I use one that has an SPF factor 50. Factor 30 or factor 50, it is completely up to you which one you go for, as long as it's more than a 30. and make sure you apply enough to cover your entire face and neck and your chest if it's showing. So that is my preferred moisturiser in the morning. Some people have a favourite moisturiser and then they'll put an SPF on over the top. The SPF is always the last step in your skincare routine, and then you can apply your makeup if that is what you do. In an evening, I really love to use a richer moisturiser, and I use at the moment, I do mix it up a little bit, but at the moment I've been struggling to sleep. So I've been using an Aromatherapy nighttime moisturiser, which I am absolutely loving and my skin is loving at the moment. Do you need to mix it up? No, you don't need to. Obviously, you would never apply an SPF moisturiser at bedtime. So if you're using a combination SPF moisturiser in the morning, please do choose a different moisturiser for bedtime, and just one that you like, one that feels a little bit decadent, one that's really going to nourish your skin overnight, because nighttime is when your skin replenishes, repairs, restores. So keeping your skin clean and moisturised is putting your skin in the best possible position for it to restore itself in the evening. So yeah, that's it. That's where I would start. Cleanser and moisturiser twice a day. And by moisturising the skin, that keeps a lovely flexible skin surface, which also looks more glowing, and it's less prone to sensitivity and irritation because you're maintaining the barrier and you're maintaining that normal skin microbiome. So 2 really important things to start with. I think we'll perhaps leave it there for now, because once you've mastered those steps, then we'll be thinking about special additions like serums, maybe eye creams, maybe neck creams, but we can go into that in a future video. And I'll see you next time. I thought I'd do a little mantra at the end of each video. And the hope is maybe you're watching this video as you do your evening routine, or when you've got a quiet moment at some point. So if you're doing your evening routine, my mantra for today is, I am calm, I am loved, and I am ready for peace. So when you do your evening routine tonight, just say those words and get your head and your skin in the perfect place, ready for sleep. I'll see you next time.